And welcome back to George's Gaming Guide. Today I'm going to be doing the review of the Expecto Patronum set number 7644, and this is made out of 754 pieces. Now, as you can probably see, there are two versions of this model. I'm going to be reviewing the Wolf version today. Dad will be reviewing the Stag version next week. Now, there are two minifigures included in this set, both of whom are unique. They are Harry Potter and Professor Remus Lupin. Now, as I said, I'll be reviewing the Wolf version. Now, this is a reasonably well-sized model at 10 inches or 27 centimeters long and 6 inches or 17 centimeters high. So it's not the biggest, but it's obviously not the smallest model we've ever done. Now, the Stag, which is what Dad will be reviewing, is a bit larger at 11.5 inches or 29 centimeters high, 8.5 inches or 22 centimeters long, and 4 inches or 11 centimeters wide. So it's not quite as long, but obviously it is quite a bit taller. So if you have a look at the box, as you can see, it's quite an odd box because instead of being on the side, it's stood up like this. So this just shows you the two minifigures and then the two versions on the wall. And then on the back, it goes back to how the boxes usually are, with showing a big picture of the wolf on this one, which is the one I'm going to be reviewing, the stag, which is what Dad's reviewing, and then the two minifigures included in the set. And yeah, overall, I think that I think this is going to be a really nice set, and I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's finished. So without further ado, let's have a look at the finished model. So you're back, and this is the finished model, and overall, I think that it looks absolutely fantastic. Lego has done a really, really good job on this. But before we have a look at the main model, let's have a look at the minifigures. So we're going to start off with Professor Remus Lupin. So it is quite a boring character, to be honest. The hair's very strange. It almost looks like the wig from Gru. It's a very, very weird hairpiece. He has got his dark brown trousers, his brown wand. He's got a grey jumper with some brown buttons and his like beigey white shirt with a grey and white tie. And then on the back, it just shows some holes and creases in his jumper, and there's no printing on the back of the trousers. Now, he does have two heads. He has one where he's got his normal face, just with some scars, and then on the other side, he does have like his wolf eyes, wolf teeth, and then the scars seem a little bit more pronounced. But yeah, that's it for Professor Lupin. I think he is a really nice minifigure. Now we have Harry. Harry, again, a little bit of a boring minifigure. So he has got his wand, which is obviously supposed to be with him saying Expecto Patronum, which is the name of the set. He's got his black hair, the scar, the rounded glasses, small legs with like beige trousers, which are, you can move them to different positions. He's got a blue shirt, mud stains on his shirt, and then a blue jumper as well with some white stripes down the side of his arms. And then he has also got some creasing on his back. But other than that, well, that is the whole minifigure. It's quite a nice minifigure. They're a little bit boring. There could have been a little bit more done to them, personally. But I do quite like them, and they do work well with the set. Now we have the actual Expecto Patronum, which is the wolf. So this is a really nice minifigure. I think Lego has done a really good job on this. Now, it may look like it's standing on its legs, but obviously it connects to this black pillar that's in the middle. So you can move the legs, as you can see at the back here. So if I move the tail first, which again is movable, you can move the legs. They obviously only have so much mobility, but they do go quite far around. You do get a little bit of movement with the ones at the front. It's not a lot though. They're not really supposed to move, but you can, for some reason, change the angle of the actual feet at the bottom, but you can't move the leg. And yeah, this is a really, really nice set. As you can see, Lego has just made this really sleek, I suppose. I guess that's the best way of describing it. I think it looks really nice. The way they've done the nose to go to a point is really nice. Yeah, as you can see, though, you've got the Expecto Patronum plaque on the front. It is printed as well, so there's no stickers in this set, which was nice. Yeah, I think that this just looks really, really nice. I like how they've used like light see-through bits as well. And some of them they're not like completely see-through. Like they do have um, I suppose it's sort of like a pixie dust element to it, which does add a lot to the set. And I just think that this looks really nice. Lego's had some really good ideas with this. the way they've got some of the angles is really good. There was one which really got me thinking, which I struggled with at first, was didn't understand it, but there was not all of the piece attached, so the bit at the very front did, but the bit at the back didn't, which is usually the bit that would attach. So it's trying to make a certain curvature, and I think it just worked really well. It was a little bit complicated to get my head around, but I was probably just couldn't figure it out. But I think that this is a really nice set. Lego has done a really good job on it, and I cannot wait for next week to see what the stag will look like. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts about it. And also make sure you watch out for the Sunday's video, which is going to be Dad's review of the stag version of the Expecto Patronum.